Hello there, the Fabled Harpooner here, ready to hunt another high rank Barroth in the Avenge the Fallen Hunter quest with a greatsword weapon class and the Viking Hornsword as a weapon of choice. No new upgrades available, no new weapons to forge for this class, so I'm going to be using yet another old water weapon. Well, relatively old. Now this water weapon is quite nice for the greatsword. It's pretty much the highest raw damage you can get with green sharpness. You can get more raw damage with a Blade of Talos, but you lose out with the green sharpness into yellow. So yes, there's a few weapons that have the same level of raw damage. We have the Icicle Fang. It does have a less ice elemental damage, so again versus the Barroth, while ice is constant, water is great at the start when it has mud, and then I do extra damage, plus the armor boosts water damage. Other weapons are around here. See, Sigmund. Nice raw damage, okay sharpness and extra affinity for extra raw damage, but it's only a 15% chance. Would be nice if it would be 50. Let's see, others are slightly weaker in general. Fire based ones have less raw damage and less elemental worth or value. So I think in this particular weapon class the Viking Hornsword would be the best option. I'm not sure if there's another weapon, water weapon. Yeah, the Type 41 Wyvernator. Or Wyvernator. Not the best option. It's much less raw damage, much less sharpness, less water damage, and it has a boost in defense, which I don't really need. Anyway, let's go on with the quest. Again, we have Part Breaker, so that should make it easy to cut off the tail. That's the first time around I did. Okay, no Explorer this time around by the looks of it. Don't want to use these because this is for Ganner sets really. Although Crazy Lucky Cat could be okay, I suppose. Nothing else. What about these two together? Not really that worthwhile. And what about these two? Well, we do get Polisher. Although I don't think we'll be needing to polish. Black Belt and Crazy Lucky Cat. I suppose, yeah, that's a nice combo. Yeah, attack up M, extra health. And what skills? Only black belt, oh well. Won't be gain extras any, unless I mine for it. Avenge the Fallen Hunter. And off we go. And we start right in the same area. And when when the monster spawns at the beginning, it doesn't spawn inside the mud, well, under the mud, swamp area. So it's okay. This is why you probably want to be protected against mud as a greatsword user, just because it will interrupt your... Well, thank you, Cha-Cha. It will interrupt your charges, greatsword charges, so it's a bit of a risk you have to take if you don't have that protection. Did I hit the leg? Well, at least I can go for the tail now. I hate that the overhead swing doesn't have a hitbox until the very end. That's so illogical. You can see the sword going through the tail. Even if it's for less damage because you don't have all the full force, I wouldn't mind. But still should connect and deal damage. Okay, I just wanted to attack and just draw. I think I'll go and carve that banana that just died. Again, the less more I gather now, the less I'll have to carve later on. Although monster fluids are a bit common, I believe. Good night, roll toss up, yes. And there's the roll. Ouch. You will bounce if you do normal attacks against the head with a blade or cut-in damage weapon. But I think the level 3 doesn't. Or not always bounce. Or with that attack. And that was a bit of a waste, wasn't it? It wasn't raised. Should have saved it for something else. Well, even with Speed Gatherer, I'm a bit slow gathering shinies up. That was a lot of damage actually. Let's get max health. Bit of a stupid risk there to pick up that shiny when raised. And of course it's going to do this. One of the most hated moves I have for the Barroth. Should I gather that shiny, that cha-cha drop? I don't know. It's not really worth it, is it? Okay, Banabra's getting in the way. Do have poison smoke bombs, so I might use them if I get a chance to well aim it properly. Now I'm not going to go for a charge because it covers too fast for it. Okay, that one missed completely. The leader tail moved an inch away so I can reach it. And that was a release too soon. Okay, you're poisoned. Maybe we'll die soon enough. There we go. That killed it. Okay, let's carve it. Yes, carapace. I will be needing some of those. Okay, I was trying to charge, but the charge didn't seem to start. And of course I miss. Okay, this is a nice time. If I space it correctly, I was trying to go for the tail, but didn't face properly. At least managed to get a level 3 charge on the leg. Okay, it's moving away. Since it's moving away, I will gather this shiny in the meantime. First aid med. Not really worth it, is it? Okay, it's moving up to 4, so I'm gonna try to cut it off. There's the floor break. It's nice. And of course a shiny drop with it. Yeah, I don't mind. Got the ridge from the shiny drop, that's nice. Here's a nice trip. Again, seems that I don't have enough time. Probably would have if I had focus. So I'm going for a level 2. Although, it did seem to take a bit longer than usual. Is it exhausted? Ah, yes, that's why I was exhausted. Didn't realise that in time. Say still, no, not still. Although, is it really exhausted? Yes, it is. Slobbering a bit. Good night. Is that cut? Yes. Nice. We'll carve the tail shortly. Let's see if we can. Nice. Let's try to get some damage to the head. Why did it try to continue the attack after the bounce, but you ignored me? Not sure what's happening there sometimes. It's been happening lately to me. After a bounce I try to continue the attack, but it bounces, it just nothing. Nice, another flinch like that. Let's go for another charge. We can hit anywhere really. There's no mud. But we do have a decent raw damage for this weapon. So elemental snap that, not that concerning. Ah, come on! Step back just as the level 3 charged. Again, sometimes it doesn't follow up the attacks. Okay, let's center this and move, thank you. Another charge, should connect. Let's go for a reverse, probably will miss. Ooh, no, didn't, nice. Okay, what's he going to do? Oh, that was a good idea. Just hoping for that charge that would come out of the area. Got entry spot. Okay, didn't mean to hit the little jaggy, but he got in the way. Ooh, nice. The tail didn't hit because it was cut off. That distance needs the tip to actually connect the hammer part. Oh, had to bounce. I was hoping to hit the claws and then roll forward. But hit the head instead. Such a slow recovery from a bounce. Do you know if there's a skill that helps recovering faster from bounces? It would be nice if they added that, other than the other skills to counteract bouncing. Okay, I didn't bounce there because I didn't hit the top part of the head. Apparently the lower part doesn't cause bouncing. Okay, let's carve the tail when it moves away. Probably top off stamina as well. Wrong way, it's gone this way. And I probably should I do this there? Nah, shot, this is probably okay. Bit rude, that little jaggy. I probably should paintball it again. Move 2 areas. Oh, enough loss in the way. It's about to get charged. Oh no, missed it. See, time is okay. I think we're doing well. Oh, that's a body slam. That will always pretty much hit me, especially when charging. Mostly because it steps back a bit. Okay, that bounce actually prevented the run-up loss from hitting me. Probably should carve them as well for extra run-up loss parts that I might need. I'm not entirely sure if I need any now. Okay, trying to get through there. And it's moving away. You have a shiny there, might as well pick it up while it moves. Herbs, again, not really worth it, is it? Could just consume it, get some health back. The Barroth just pulled part through that tree. I wouldn't mind that happening, but it could at least knock it over. Again, I don't have to worry about blocking since I have hearing protection, so you won't see that much from me, other than maybe blocking attacks that I can't see, that I can dodge. Let's see, let's get maybe a bug or two. Or nothing, because insect husks are useless for me. Well, for everyone really in this edition of the game. Doesn't seem to have any particular use whatsoever. Okay, it's charged. Well, there wasn't any kind of charge, but at least it got some damage in. It just keeps on moving about. Okay, can we get... No, missed completely. Ah. And when I do hit, it's with a level 1 that bounces on the head. Okay, it's sorted. Let's go for damage. I don't like that it's moved me past it. I was going for the reverse charge, but of course I can't do it once I'm passed through the body. Stay still. Stay still. No, it's not. It does this a lot, doesn't it? Move backwards, forwards, reverse a couple of times, never attack. Then move forward, doesn't attack. Now it charges. It's really hard to get a proper charge ready, as you can't really tell what it's going to do. Okay, now it's immobilised for a bit. Let's go for a charge again. Let's go for the reverse one. Should have enough time to pull it off. Nice. Didn't hit me there, that's nice as well. Let's go for another charge actually. Let's try to make the most of its exhaustion. Not getting any trips. Oh, that was an unexpected trip from a sword slap to the leg. Oh, come on, charge. Wasted a few seconds there because of that charge not coming out sooner. Still get the damage? No! Missed completely because the initial part of the attack doesn't connect. Only the end part of the animation. Okay, let's get another one, see if we can pull it off. No, it moves again. Focus. You need focus for this fight, really. Oh boy, and of course, I always hit the head as it turns around and then it charges. No time to get the guard up. Or the block up. And finally, killed. Quest time! 35 minutes remaining. Okay, before the 15-minute mark. Probably the second or third fastest so far. I think it's second, yeah. Faster than the light bowgun and the last hunting horn. That's certain. But I believe slower than the lance. The lance seemed to fare quite well actually last time. First weapon I used. Let's see if we can get a few chunks of minerals here. Decent minerals hopefully, not iron ore. And that's not still decent. A crystal bone. Well, some extras only, but all that seems to be low rank to me. Maybe we should try to go for the bug spot next time. Keep saying that, but no I do. Barroth Cloth Plus from the break. Secondary rewards, monster keen bones and bone M's. I have over 500 of them though. Do I need any more? Probably not, so I'm going to sell those as well. Husk S's as well, don't need those. Fertile Mud. Well, I have over 100 bucks, can still use more. More Rich Plus, another Carapace, and another Rich Plus. Well, not that much in Zenny. Got a nice amount from the large Wyvern tier. But that's about it. Okay, longest. Yep, longest so far. Still not silver or much less gold crown. So this has been the Fabled Harpooner hunting a higher ranked Barroth in the Avenge the Fallen Hunter quest with the Greatsword weapon class and the Viking Hornsword as the weapon of choice. Don't think I even needed to sharpen once, did I? That's nice. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time and good hunting.